Hello guys, welcome. This is Love, Marriage, Sex with Tia and Tia. Hope you guys are having a good day.
Yes. I'm answering for you guys. If you're not having a good day, receive it.
Exactly. It's Tia and Tia. So we got a hot topic for you today. We want to address why some people lie or exaggerate or tell half-truths when it comes to performance in bed. Why?
And I told you, I kind of see why people do that, and I understand, honestly. I would be honest with you to say I understand why women do that, because most of our men have so much ego. And the moment you begin to tell them the truth, today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, they begin to think, oh, it's because I didn't give you money for shopping. It's because I did not do this. That's why you're saying this. I know I am already this. And I have spoken to so many women, and I discovered, actually, they say these things just to let it go. Because they know they've lost this battle. They know that, I can't continue to speak about something that would not change. So in order for peace to reign, let me just let it go.
And lose the war.
Yeah, like honestly, they've lost the war. That's what they've been feeling all this while, and there's no need to battle and lose other wars, okay? So it's better to just lose one war that they are at peace with. I feel...
Are they really at peace with it? Because
that's what they think.
If it's affecting your sexual wellness and your satisfaction, are you really at peace? Or do you just develop this new identity where you're living in a delusional world where you're just finding okay with things as they are, even though you know it could be better? Or maybe, God forbid, you've had better. And now this is your reality.
Harder. That's a good question. But again, I'll be honest to say that some women actually do not know. So don't just know. Yeah. Okay? But again, there's so much out there going on that would make you know. But if they know, that's going to be a big deal. That's why you find... Major. I don't want to bring excuse of cheating or anything, but to be very fair, I feel that most women that do not like it get tangled or entangled with their kids, like just being close to their kids, figure out something else that would distract them, and they see the blessings, they count their blessings and name them one by one, you know. Oh, I have this boy, he's gonna be special tomorrow. Oh, I have this. Oh, and you see many of them on social media like being very active. That's another getaway. And again, like makeup, fashionista, as much as my husband would just be pumping in that money, it's just a getaway for me, and it's already a win-win. And now the problem with humans is that the more you achieve a milestone, you're up for the next. So let's say you give me money and I'm becoming a fashionista. What's next? And I remember, oh, my sexual desires are still missing, and I still have change. I can actually just call a boy to help me out if you do not have the fear of God in you. Now, does that make you win? No. But many people count it as a win-win.
Yeah, I can see that. So the problem is not a sexual problem. It goes back.
Yes.
It goes way beyond the sex. So how do you rectify or fix a situation like that where, let's say, let's use you and I, for example. Let's say, you've been telling me how great the sex is, even though you actually know that it sucks and you wish it was better, but you don't want to hurt my ego. Or even if you did not mind hurting my ego, you know that I would raise hell and there will be no more peace in the house, and I would always find something to just make your life and our lives miserable. So you've taken it upon yourself to just accept fate as it is and just keep going at the cost of, again, you not really having any fulfillment.
I would say for me, I would rather not say anything. I would always say this. If you are scared of hurting his ego, just don't say anything. Don't compliment the whole day. Oh, if he says, oh, this day is great. So I didn't say anything. If I'm hearing correctly,
so if you have a situation where you are not being satisfied, and because again, if you are to be real and honest with your husband, you know that there's going to be hell in your home from now until death do you part. So basically, you have to accept the cross that you're going to carry.
I'm not
from
saying
now till
accept the
death do you
cross,
part.
but this is the headway. If you continue to boost his ego just for peace to reign, that's horrible. As far as I'm concerned, just for the time being, this is a headway. Do not stop the compliments. Stop them. Cut them off because they are not helping. And possibly
What
he's
if
gonna...
I ask?
Good. I'm being honest with you. I know that. I'll just tell you the truth, babe. I know that when I speak the truth to you, you get hurt. Your ego gets hurt. And that's not the purpose. That's not why I'm saying this. This is why I'm telling you this, because I need us to be better. This is not about any other person out there. Mm-hmm. This is about us. I'm not going to share this in case this is what you think it is. I'm not sharing your weakness with others. Mm-hmm. I just want us to work towards greatness together. I feel like the more we speak life, the more we speak positivity, the more people understand. Honestly, I understand that there are some people that square is doing them. No matter how you explain, even if you like use scripture to praise them first, they will have a problem. Okay? They will still come back to say, hey, you're still disrespectful for you to say this. Just try.
But if I don't ask, you shouldn't say anything.
I just said a headway. A headway. I feel like if every day, I don't see any crazy man. Unless but then that is abuse. That is abuse. I consider it as abuse. If every time, every day you just say, oh, this is great, and I keep quiet, and you don't care about my feelings, I'm not in the right space. I'm not in a good marriage. And I will boldly say this to you guys, you are not in a good marriage. If your husband never cares about how you feel in bed, it's just about you, no, please. I'm not saying you should leave that marriage. You guys need counseling, for real.
So let's get back to, I asked you how it is, and you are open and honest, and you tell me that, okay, our sex actually sucks, or it could be better. You're not going to use the word suck, obviously. It could be better.
Yes.
Now, you know that it's not going to sit well with me, and I am going to basically raise hell on earth. Are you still going to be honest and open?
Me? Yes. Like,
knowing that there's no longer going to be any peace in the home.
It depends on how I say it. I'm not going to say it
might sound
to
like
hurt
an
you.
extreme example,
Yeah.
but this is a reality.
If
and
it's
there
me,
are couples out there like that. If
it's me, Cynthia, one heart, I'm going to say it. I'm not just going to say, oh, ooh, it was horrible. No. Now, this is what I'm going to advise every one of you. If you're not enjoying your husband, you don't have to even wait till the very end. Let's be serious on how to salvage this now. It's not about the commentary. It's not about how it went. This is not the important thing. It is about direction, communication, direction. You're doing your thing. I will drag your hand. Come here. This is what I want. This is how I want it. Or when you're starting, I'll say, pause. Today, we'll do it my way. Tomorrow, we'll do it your way. Let's play this game. Today, my way. Tomorrow, your way. Yes. So when I say this place, this is where you need to go to. If you're not going there, is it okay? I will drag your hand. If you're not doing the right thing, I will drag. Now, I'm not dragging your hand to like, I am actually taking you to what I need. It's just like directing you to what I need so that both of us, and let me give you a hint, women. If they satisfy you, give them a little dose of double, so that they know that, it is actually good to satisfy me. Because if they just satisfy you and you just sleep, it's like, I'm tired of this working for her. If a man is selfish, he's selfish. Now, how do you take him out of that selfishness? It's to give him a reward for doing one selfless thing in his whole life.
What type of reward are we talking about?
I'm talking about double his gift, okay, in bed. So when you do...
Can I get an example, please?
So when he makes you come or makes you on cloud 9, make him on cloud 25, So, I don't understand. Why you like... So, when you do that, I am pretty sure he would know that, oh, wait, this is better than the selfish life I've been living. Like, now I gotta be selfish because it pays me. Can you see how you feed a selfish man?
Hey, you gotta play him at his own game, basically. Well, I think this goes back again to the importance of, when we shy away from pastors, counselors shy away from these type of conversations. Premarital counseling, I'm like, this is something that needs to be included in premarital counseling.
Yes.
How do you carry on a conversation about a sucky sex life? It could be 5 months into the wedding, it could be 5 years into the marriage, right? How do you approach this conversation? How do you approach certain personalities and certain people who have certain types of responses or reactions to criticism? Positive criticism, constructive criticism when it comes to sex, especially knowing how vulnerable and how protective, especially we as men are, when it comes to our, what we think we are doing or not doing in bed. It needs to be, these conversations need to happen before you actually even walk down the aisle. Like, hey, what happens when the sex sucks, and how do you have that conversation?
That's true.
And how do you know and understand that I am coming from a place of not being critical or insulting to your ego or manhood? We don't have conversations like this, but these things happen, which is why I think, unfortunately, most women, dare I say probably 75% of women, including the very vocal and outgoing ones, would keep their mouth shut and not say anything.
And our culture, too, helps or motivates one to keep their mouth
religion,
shut. Yes.
All of that, yes.
It's like, it's a shame that you sit down here, that's all you want to do. You don't have work to do, is to be satisfied, eh? You don't have work? My friend, will you go and clean the dishes right now? Stop talking about satisfaction. It's not for you. It's a man, and if you don't satisfy him, he's going to go out and cheat on you. How about that?
Let's peel this onion a little further back. I think there's also responsibility on we parents to start letting our children, speaking of children, start letting our children know these things. Like, hey, there could be situations where even in marriage, your sex life is not going to be great. Your wife might have something to say to you. Your wife might say something to you. It's up to you to learn to be humble and just listen and not be offended, or just basically listen.
It mustn't be a sex conversation.
But
if you teach a child, okay.
We're talking about sex. That's what we're talking about specifically.
Okay, but again, babe, if you teach a child how to listen to criticism in love, you don't have to give it a topic.
I still feel for it. Okay, let me talk for men. Okay, sometimes you need to say this is black, this is white, this is yellow. For women, you can say black, white, yellow. All right, try to mix it and see what I'm getting. For us men now, so it's actually important to say like, okay, yes, obviously I know,
and I'm assuming
that obviously you should know that this applies to this, and that. But no, let's actually be specific and say including sex.
Ooh.
Period.
Glory Jesus. Yes, I agree with you 100. I think so many men, we read a book, men think in boxes, like they don't. Yes. So honestly, I totally agree, and I've always been thinking, you see how culture helps us run away from things, and we don't know that honestly someone is thinking just the way he was born and just the way he was trained, and it ends up being a problem. And we continue to blame them for all of the mistakes, not knowing that we, as a whole community, religion has done the damage, and we need to fix it right now.
So thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
And
Give us a heart emoji for this one if you reach the end. I know it's so difficult to type so much. Just give us a heart emoji. We know that you meant so much to us, like you wanted to tell us something, but you do not have the time. We got you.
Thank you guys. Catch you at a later video.
We have a video that is so amazing about why women do not like semen, like something like that.
The texture, the taste, the look.
If you're interested in that,
what's the video called?
It's Tia and Tia.